Thank you for the cross, Lord. Thank you for the price you paid, bearing all my sin and shame. In love you came and gave amazing.
We've been dreaming about this time for nearly 12 years now, and I can remember the first time walking through this property. I felt like I was on an African safari, hacking my way through the thick, dense undergrowth and the towering trees, and it was kind of like a revelation opened up to me that showered down through the sunlight that was filtering through the branches. It was like God was saying, this is the place. I want you to build a place here for my name, right here. And then it was like he said, be careful not to mess up the way I've designed it. I put these trees here for a purpose. I put this lake here for a purpose. This place will be a sanctuary where many who do not now know me will come to find life.
It's a dream that's coming true for many of us right in front of our very eyes. In a few weeks now, we're going to be moving onto the land that God has provided. The building's been going up for some time now, but we're building a sanctuary to meet in. However, God provided a sanctuary for us to build on.
And standing tall right in front of our new building is one of the oldest known oak trees in Oklahoma. It has lived through over 200 scorching summers, 200 frozen winters, thousands of electric storms, and who knows how many tornadoes in the area.
And you know, it's even quite possible that the pioneers who were forging west in Conestoga wagons camped and found shelter right under this very tree.
For me, this tree is kind of a symbol of strength and presence. No storm could take it down. Drought, flood, freezing weather, it just stood there. Arms to God and roots planted deeply in the soil of His love.
And you know, like this old oak tree, our young church has weathered many storms. There was the city. They didn't really want us to build here. There was an out-of-state company that wanted this land, but they were going to chop all the trees down. We've been in the worst economic recession since the Great Depression. Through all that, we still have presence here. We are still here, arms to God, roots planted deep into the soil of His love.
Now, we're not naive enough to think that just because our building is nearly built, that the challenges are nearly over. We started this building before the recession started. The economy around us has declined substantially. Many of our members have found themselves without a job. Our original cost projections were underestimated. But then we could not have foreseen that gas and oil prices would skyrocket, causing nearly every product and component of our building to increase in cost.
And you know, there's been so many miracles though. Just like this oak tree, our vision still stands. We continue to reach our arms out to this community.
10 years ago, God called us to this property. And in that time, we've witnessed the greatest attack on the homeland in our nation's history. We've witnessed 2 major wars and several not-so-minor skirmishes, and the virtual economic collapse of our economy.
But the vision remains. God has been faithful. He's brought us through in some triumphant ways. And in the coming days, you're going to hear more about this vision. You'll hear about the bold dream that God has put in our hearts to press headlong into the future that God is calling us to.
The overarching dream is called legacy. And as it unfolds, it will do so in 3 phases. By the end of this decade, we would like to not only pay off the overruns from our original budget, but we dare to dream that this building would be paid for entirely.
Together with God, we can do this. We can't do it on our own. And even if we could, where would there be room for God to work? Only a God-sized dream is worthy of a God-believing people.
So would you join us
As we join together with God
to build life together?